I just didn't expect this to be the journey, and to be honest, I wasn't actively searching to be a head coach. If I was, you would have seen my name in many searches throughout my career here. That wasn't the case, but when it came the opportunity to become the head coach here, and I've been here for so long and so many years, I really believe that, you know, I was the right person for the job. So,
what's the process look like for you to get to here today now that you're?
yeah, I mean, it was certainly a lot of added work during the season trying to get prepared for that sort of stuff, but all in all, the interview process was basically just after the season ended, and all that was very enjoyable and a good experience. And but during the season, yeah, it added a little anxiety and a little extra work for sure.
So you've been here for so long, like
Yeah.
on the staff, but like, so you talk about like being anxious about, you know, waiting to find out where that anxiety come from.
Well, I mean, with change comes a lot of uncertainty, right? So, A, was I the one who was going to get the job? B, if I didn't get the job, then who was going to get the job? And then C, if somebody else came in to get the job, where does that leave me and the rest of the staff? So, yeah, there's always that uncertainty about when somebody new is coming in. And, you know, I work in sports. I'm a competitive guy. If I decided I was going to put my name forward, I certainly was interested in winning the competition.
You get in here, what's your routine look like on a game day?
Yeah, I come in, I'm usually here as late as possible. I don't love to sit and stew before the game. It's quite nerve-wracking. So usually I'm breaking down our previous opponent, and I'm working on that until the latest possible moment.
Kind of, I guess, bonds are built in here between your players.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think we need to acknowledge the privilege that we have to have this type of facility down here for the guys to come in here and work out. But the majority of the time that these kids are here on campus and they're training for football, it's not the season, it's the off season. So it is the most important time of the year. This is where they gain the most in terms of their development.
It's also kind of unique, I guess, to this facility. Like right next door, you've got the Blue Bombers organization, which has such like a high pedigree for winning. As a coach, like, are you kind of looking at some of the things they're doing and saying like, oh, maybe I could implement this here? Or?
Certainly. I mean, there's no greater role model for us than looking across and seeing the type of success that they've had. And you know, a lot of that, our players can tangibly see, you know, what the other side of the rainbow looks like as well.
What do you want your legacy to be as a head coach here when, you know, years down the line and you're ready to pass the reins on to someone else? What do you want that legacy to be?
Yeah, I mean, I think if the players that I've been involved with and the staff members that I've been involved with can look back and say, yeah, that he truly had our best interest in mind. He truly was making us better people, and he had a role in that, then that's good enough for me.